What's going on, Online Trainers Summit group? My name is Lynn. I'm the host of the Online Trainer Summit. I just wanted to welcome you all to the page, especially if you haven't seen me. I know that this group has blown up. We're over 1,500 members, which is fantastic. So more so specifically, the summit's starting on Wednesday. It's 2 days away. We're in Melbourne time here. I wanted to talk today specifically more about generating leads and give you an insight because, I also run an online personal training business myself. I've been running some for the past 3 years. I also help 30 other entrepreneurs around the world grow and scale their business using membership sites and tech. But I wanted to show you how we're generating really high quality leads at this very moment in time with Facebook ads. More specifically though, sorry, I'm just looking at my computer while I do this and hold up my phone, but more specifically, using challenges. So we've got this 7-day transformation challenge, diet challenge, and it's usually, especially in our niche, we work with 20 to 35-year-old corporate males who want to get into shape, who want to be Superman, right? So the biggest thing that they're after at this moment in time for every guy is really more so in our niche is diet. So we run a diet, and that's almost our low-hanging fruit. That's almost our lead magnet. And so essentially what we do is we run a diet challenge because that's exactly, it attracts the right person to pull them in at this very moment in time. So I want to walk you through a step-by-step funnel that we have in place that we've been running that's been quite successful in terms of generating leads. And just bear with me while I kind of multitask through here. But I wanted to kind of show you exactly everything A to B and be as transparent as possible because if you're a personal trainer looking to, sign up more people into your online programs or do something to build more trust, you really need a good lead magnet. You need a good lead generation tool. Okay, so if we just have a look at specifically, I want to switch this around so you can see this. I'm using ClickFunnels through here, and all I'm asking for is, a men's 7-day diet challenge. Remember, guys, especially when you're running a Facebook ad, I'll post the ad up here. I'm not too particularly fussed. Feel free to model it and use it for your own niche. Not particularly fussed, but the biggest thing is the 7-day diet challenge is, especially when you're running an ad on Facebook, are you giving your audience, are you attracting the people with something that they specifically want? So what I mean by this is, especially when you're running a lead magnet, if it's something that they don't want, like guys, especially with my niche, they don't want a training program. They think their training's fine. So if I offer them a training program, we've done that in the past and I've tested it, we've had a really poor response. But as you can see here, we're running a 7-day diet challenge. And obviously, we've got our before and after testimonials, and this is just some copywriting. And so if they enter and they join, they will literally come over to this page here where they see video 1. and that's a video of me. And obviously I've got coaches under who deliver, who, work for me. And so they almost do a lot of the fulfillment aspect. But these videos were created a while ago. So I've got a nice simple page here. And what this does is it builds trust. I literally introduce myself. The biggest things that I found, especially when starting an online business, is trust. Okay, so the best thing, and I put this post up not too long ago. What are the biggest aspects of building an online business is that you need to get on video. If you're not willing to do that, then you're going to suffer as a personal trainer. You're going to be at a disadvantage. So, this is my opinion. I believe, yes, you need to have that engagement. You need to build that rapport. If you're not good at it, I would suggest getting good at it. And how do you get good at something? Well, you do it over and over and over again. So just starting is probably the big thing. So if we go back into our challenge, as you can see here, they can join the Facebook group. They're going to get 7 videos of this. I walk them through my diet protocol. I've got a cool diet protocol. I call it the Alpha Diet. It's a 2-meal intermittent fasting. It works very, very well for my niche. But what you're going to notice here is this little bonus unlocks, and why I keep this bonus unlocked. I'm not going to show you. But why I keep a bonus unlocked there is that I want them to stay on that page. I want them to consume my content. Okay. One of the biggest things, especially with video, is that if they don't consume my content, then I haven't built trust. Yeah, they've opted in for a lead magnet, but if they haven't seen my content, they haven't thought, oh my God, this is good shit, then I essentially haven't built trust with them. So that's one of the biggest things. So I keep them, and I have this little hook, and it's, your day one bonus unlock. So every single day I give them a bonus, which makes it very, very cool. And so I'll show you over here what happens. So when the bonus unlocks, once I figure out how to do this, basically they get a fat loss bundle, and this is, I'm giving them the diet and I'm giving them a calorie meal plan. It's generic, okay? So what I'm doing here, I'm adding value. Because if I add value and they've joined the Facebook group and I add value, they're gonna be like, holy shit, this Lynn guy and PB City is really, really legit. So it makes it look really, really legit. And we build a lot of trust off that. So I want to walk you through, and you're probably thinking, okay, great, that's all good, but Lynn, how do I generate leads? How do you get your leads? How do you get the phone numbers? Because remember, when we talk about building a business from $0 to $50,000, $0 to $100,000, the biggest thing is getting on the phone and selling. You can run webinars, you can do sales copy, you can do email marketing, but I'm talking about the fastest way. So if we're talking about the fastest way to monetize from this, I want to get them over the phone. So let me just show you day two. So in day one, that's what they've gotten. In day two, this is what they're going to get now. So sorry, I've just worked on my computer. I'm kind of multitask with this. So day two, the diet challenge, they get the instructions. This is a nice little PDF, infographics I made of the Alpha Diet. So you can check it out there. And that, guys, simplicity is key. If you want to get someone results, you need to give them something simple to follow. Okay, so they get the instructions there. I'm literally in my kitchen, and here's the thing, this is simple, right? All this looks nice because I've got a videographer team working for me now, but in the start, my videos were really, really shit.
Welcome to day two now.
So I'm literally in my kitchen, which is over there. Sorry for the mess. I'm literally in my kitchen talking to them, and I'm saying, hey guys, literally going, hey guys, thank you so much for trusting me. This isn't a scam, and you've made it to day two, so awesome. So I'm trying to build that trust and build that rapport, because how many scams do you see online these days? You see a shit ton of scams, okay? So one of the biggest things is connecting with that audience at a much deeper level, okay? If you can do that, you're gonna connect at such a much better level. You're gonna build rapport, and you're gonna be positioned as the expert. So literally in this video, I go through, look, what do I have? What are the tools and resources? I kind of go through my 2 meal protocol. I kind of tell them about my coffee machine, how I like to have my bulletproof coffee. I literally say, look, I bought this really expensive coffee machine, but now I use an AeroPress. I get them to laugh, but what are you noticing about this page is that it's simple, but here you go, this is the kicker. So your unannounced bonus unlocked. So they got bonus number 1, they're super excited, they're super engaged. On this video, you'll see bonus number 2. So essentially, it unlocks bonus number 2, and this is where the magic happens, because this is where you're going to see us generating leads. And of course, they go into our, whilst we're doing that, we've got a men's fat loss Facebook group. Just let me show you as well. I would advise starting a group. One of the biggest things with groups is that, okay, I wouldn't advise starting a group if you're not going to post in there, if you're not consistent. Because if you're not consistent, it's going to show people that they can't trust you. But if you're consistent and you can rock up consistently every single day, you can monetize from it very, very quickly. You build trust, okay? So one of the biggest things is, we've got, like on this challenge we've launched about 380 guys. We've got more guys coming through. But essentially, I wanted to, let's take you to this page. Nope, that's the first day, remember? And we're going through the second day. We've got 23 seconds until, because I want to show you something really, really cool. This is how we generate leads. This is how we build trust. But the whole point of this isn't about getting their phone number. It's about getting their phone number and making them go from cold to warm. These are guys who have never heard of me. I'm in the US, I'm based in Melbourne, Australia, but I'm over there in the US market. We're kind of going around all over Australia with this, and this is where the magic happens. So I hope you're ready, guys. If you're ready, then fuck, I want to see some likes. I want to see some love. Show me that you want to see what this day 2 bonus is, because it's going to be cool. Now, if we go back to day 2, this is what you're going to get. You get a free 30-minute transformation with me. So 4 spots available in June. Are you sick and tired of yo-yo dieting? Are you blah, blah, blah? So I'm literally going to say this 30-minute Coach Dean, And then this is me back in my prime days. I definitely don't look like that anymore, but here they go. They can take up this offer. And what the offer does is that it takes them over to what you would see as a Wufoo form, but in such a way where I print it out, where it's a step-by-step funnel like this. Okay, so literally you mail, you kind of go through, you answer a few questions, what's your age range, tells me more about them. And I found that this is one of the most effective ways to get a phone number, because what we'll do is we'll go through, and then at stage number 7 here, it's just going to ask for their name and number, and then it's going to redirect to a form. Okay, so the whole point of running a funnel like this is because I know there are a lot of trainers out there that are running a huge opportunity ad. You know, and I call that, you know, running out onto the field and, you know, asking to be shot down because you're calling. I've done that before, you know, I did that 2 years ago. Called, made 10 phone calls, made 1 sale, if that, a day. Okay, but the best thing with this funnel is that, number one, you build more trust, people are engaging with you, but now they've got it, they're actually opting in for something that they want specifically. Okay, after they fill in that Wufoo form, they get sent to a Calendly timetable where they can book in for a time slot and get SMS reminders. So that's a little bit more advanced, but if you're looking to build out a funnel like this, the biggest thing that I would suggest and why this is working so well is, number one, we have trust. Okay, we're going into a cold market. We've just run an ad. People trust and love us now. Okay, the second thing is that we have authority. Okay, if I'm chasing somebody because they opted in, they've got no idea who I am. But if they've watched, you know, they've consumed 10 minutes, 15 minutes, which is why I make them stay on, you know, the page for 3 minutes. They stay on the page for 3 minutes before they get this bonus unlocked. It means that at least consumed my content, which positions me as the expert. Okay, so that's one of the best things. And so the conversations we have over the phone become very, very simple. So guys, I hope that helps. I think, you know, we've run quite a few challenges. This is a 7-day one. I launched this back in June. We got about 450 registrations. It was like 50 cents a lead, literally cost us $230. And from there, I can't even remember how many sales we made, but it was ridiculous in terms of sales. Remember, you can generate leads, but if you don't have a good follow-up system, you don't have a good selling system and an indoctrination system into your program, it's all going to fall apart. But this is just, you know, taking it to the next level and innovating. So that's something that I wanted to put out there for you. So I hope that gives you some sort of, you know, content into why you should be generating your leads, adding, you know, combining direct response marketing with content marketing. This is essentially free 7 days of videos, making sure that they stay on the page for 3 minutes before they can even get into the bonuses. And then from there, getting them over the phone. Okay, so man, if you liked it and you loved it, that's what we're doing at the moment. I'm about to relaunch this. I've got my coach coming over in a few hours. We're about to relaunch. But, you know, everything that I do within my businesses and consultations, I want to be able to share with you and be as transparent as possible because, you know, that's what this is all about. It's about giving back and it's about helping, you know, trainers. If you're out there, if you're doing a really good job and you're getting clients results, you need to go out there. You need to make a name for yourself and you know, you do need to understand these strategies. Why this is so different from running those huge opportunity ads is that yeah, you build that trust factor, you build that authority, and it's, you know, when I chat to these guys, I don't do the selling anymore, but when I used to chat to these guys, especially after running this, they would come on, they're like, sweet, I love your video, man, what are you using? Or they've just got connection with you, as opposed to, you know, those ads and they don't know who you're calling, what you're calling about, and they just want to get off the phone. It's a much pleasant call, of course. Okay, so that's it. You know, and if you're not signed up to the summit, I talk about a lot of this stuff in my interview inside the summit. Go sign up in the Online Trainer Summit. If you want this funnel, I'm actually going to give out this funnel because I know that there are a lot of people that want this funnel. So if you have a ClickFunnels account, I'll walk you through it and I'll basically share it with you. I'm going to make you do something though, which is obviously share the summit video. If you share the summit video on the summit page, I'll send you the link to this. So what I'll get you to do, share the summit video. I'm going to post down below in here what you guys need to do. And then once you've done that, send me or my assistant a message and I'll get this funnel sent out to you directly to your Facebook messages. All right, just send me out a message and go on from there. But guys, thank you for being a part of this group, and there's more goodness to come. There's a few things in the trenches in the pipeline for you